Hello, guys, and welcome back. Well, I'm going to tell you, I tried and tried and tried not to make this video about Wendy Williams, but her behavior has resulted to this video. I mean, okay, when it came out that she was acting strangely, um, calling her staff ignorant on public TV, and just saying stupid stuff to her staff, um, not respecting her staff at all, and firing her execs. I said, well, I'm not going to do one. I'm not going to do it. And then it took me a lot, a lot, not to do one when she criticized uh, Jesse Williams' speech on BET, which I thought was great, truthful. And when she got up there saying something as stupid as, well, I would be offended if they had a national white society, or if they had a historical white community. You know, I could take that statement from a young person who probably don't know what happened in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s and how blacks struggled, and if there wasn't organizations like the NAACP that stood up for rights for black people, and wasn't for historical black colleges, because we could not go to white colleges, there would not be the opportunity we have as of now. Not alone Wendy's black ass, excuse me, I didn't want to go there, but Wendy, a woman of color, would not be on a syndicated TV show if it had not been for these organizations. But I said, no, 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 I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk about Wendy. I let all that go by. And then when she pranced her little happy tail on the beach with her little bikini and got body slammed, I said, I guess it's time for me to do a video on Wendy. Oh, forgot about when she was on, uh, what's the talk show guy? Howard Stern's show, and talked about Steve Harvey on how he treated his employees with that nasty little memo. I still said, no, not going to talk about it. But then here comes the body slamming, which, a woman who have made her career out of slamming people and throwing shade on others, I was surprised on how sensitive she was when it came down to her, and how she ousted T.I. And they were saying, if by any chance, if you don't know what I'm talking about, when T.I. was, along with others, were saying that she did not have a behind. Her behind was flat, And he didn't really, I mean, it was a compliment. I mean, he only said something to the fact, regardless of her flaws, she's still an independent black businesswoman that's had to fight her way through life. So I didn't even take it as a diss, but Wendy did. And as old as she is, she keeps throwing shade on T.I. and Tiny, saying that, oh, if she wanted an ass, quote, she could buy one like his wife, referring to Tiny. And if that's didn't do it, it's the, um, you know, it's how she now is still talking about. She won't let it die. The first day back from her summer break, um, she shouted out to the lovely T.I., who was very civilized in his comments about my lack of behind. He threw the ball, but he was very civilized. Well, T.I. don't have a behind like you don't have height, which is why you wear lifts. And no, we're not fighting in the name of his kids and your cute family. We are not fighting. We are just grown people throwing subtle shade. No, 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 no. Look, Wendy. And if it wasn't for all of that, she went on one other uh, show talking about she's not ashamed of her body, and if her husband likes it, and if her son's not ashamed of her, da 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 da. Well, Wendy, I find that troubling because you yourself has talked about how many uh, plastic surgeries you've had done on your body, and now you have went to the Michael Jackson phase of bleaching yourself, and you're looking like uh, an old white woman. Yes, but I just can't see how you can say that you love your body and you're comfortable with your body and body and this and that when you're constantly mutilating your body. So that's not gonna fly. And then to talk about height, uh, to have the audacity to talk about one's height. I mean, Wendy, you've been talked about ever since you were a little girl. Well, in school, if I'm lying, you said this quote about your height and made fun of about your height. And I have a lot of people today just swears you're not a woman and call you a drag queen. I mean, it's still people here uh that doubts that you are a real woman because of your height. And you had the audacity to talk about T.I.'s height. Come on, girl. You need to stay in your lane. You need to stop messing with that little boy. Go on with your life. You too old for this, Wendy. Now you too old for this. And just stay in your lane. You're 53, going on 54, and you do you. Don't criticize or demean other people because honey, if everybody would throw shade on you, You would be so chilly. Ooh, you would have to put on layers and layers and layers and layers of clothing to get warm. If people throw shade on you. So, girlfriend, stay in your lane. I just want to let you know, stay in your lane and leave Tiny and Ti and all those other people out of this. Okay. Now that was you came on the beach with that on, and you know that you were gonna get some quote shade. You throw shade 24/7 on other people. But now you are so sensitive. Uh-uh. Go on. Go on, Wendy Williams. That's all I got to say for you. Now, if you keep on with these antics, I'm going to read you. Okay? Okay? So you go on and you know, represent us well. No, you are not a white woman, you are a black woman. So you represent us well. All right, Wendy. All right. And to all my subscribers, please leave your comments. Please share, like, or dislike, whatever. But let me know about, do you think Wendy is just too much and this Ti and Wendy thing has went too far? And I feel like Wendy is the one that's drawing it out and just keep on letting it live. And I guess she feels like, okay, when your name is ringing, you're doing good. But sometimes that ringing is not good. Not good, girlfriend. So, just want to hear from y'all. Um, as in parting, be blessed and keep your head up. Bye.